Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. So today I am doing another reaction video to Freelee, the banana girl, on her second channel, The Frugivore. I have not seen this before, so this is going to be like a raw reaction to this video. It is entitled Freelee Reacts to Positivity TikToks. These are not okay. So I'm excited to watch this. The last video she posted reacting to TikToks infuriated me. So I am really, fingers crossed, really hoping that I get the same kind of anger from this one as I did with that one. So let's just get into it, shall we?
Hey free woman, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to the Frugivore channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Click the bell icon if you actually want to watch my videos. So, before we get into it, I have my breakfast here. A lot of you want to know what I ate for breakfast. Today is half a large melon, and it is delish. Look at that. And I got my little melon belly going on down here. Woo! The button is undone, and the little Buddha belly is coming out. And that is okay, you know, to be nice and curvy and round down there after you have a big fruit meal. It's totally normal, just accept it. Alright, so, and by the way, I made this melon top, this melon queen top. I don't have a tutorial for it yet. That is coming, but I do have a beginner crochet video, which I just posted on my main channel. Go and check it out. Link is in the description below. Alright, you're going to learn to be a crochet master. So, today's video is a response to TikTok body positivity. I hate using this word. Body positivity post, and more like body toxicity. Okay, and some of you might be like, whoa, really shocked by that, but you need to listen up. It's more like body denial, delusion. And I've been speaking out against.
I understand what she's saying. Body positivity is a movement or a group or a way of thinking, a mentality concept of accepting your body. Being able to say, my body is good, it is okay. I don't need to look a certain way to be worthy or to be loved, like loving yourself for how you are. However, it does also encourage kind of just staying stagnant and like staying put, even if you might have like a health condition or, you know, you might be obese where it's detrimental to your health. So body positivity is good in essence, but I think it can be translated into some not so good or positive ways of expressing it. There are aspects that I agree with, there are aspects that I don't. I think you should definitely learn to love yourself as you are, but that doesn't mean you stay as you are.
You know, this body positivity has basically been hijacked by the fat acceptance movements, okay? By fat acceptance, by this health at every size, haze, and all of that rubbish. Today's video is on plus size model promotion. This is a hugely controversial, very sensitive topic, and the main reason it is so sensitive is because most of the population is overweight. Welcome to another episode. So today's video was sparked by a picture that Tess Munster posted on her Facebook, okay? And I have put a link, I'm going to put a link in the description below where I've spoken out against it in the past. And you might be like, why would you speak out against something so positive?
There's like an ombre effect between body positivity and like fat acceptance and health at every size. Like there is this like gradual transition from one to another. And I think it's really easy that if you start in body positivity, you can easily kind of be swayed into some of the other areas like fat acceptance and health at every size. With fat acceptance, I think they've taken over so much that people who are not obese or overweight or even just above average size feel they cannot truly be part of body positivity. And in a way, they smaller bodied people such as myself, you know, are ostracized for the fact that we aren't big. And it's like, I thought this was about, you know, body positivity, body acceptance, you know, being inclusive and all of that, but it almost feels like it's only inclusive if you look a certain way, which is exclusive. And so I kind of understand again what she's saying. I'm feeling like I'm going to start agreeing with her in this video. This is not what I wanted.
Not positive, okay? It is not positive. And we are going to talk all about it today, and it's going to shock probably a lot of you, but you know what? I care enough. I'm not one of these people who pay lip service. Okay, I care enough. I have the ovaries to stand up, to speak up and say, no, this is not helping you. This is not helping the animals. This is not helping the planet. Stop. Okay?
She had to throw that it's not helping the animals because she's a vegan and she has to let you know. This video there's no reason to be talking about animals or the environment. I think it has to do with human health, but that could just be me.
Real with yourself. I have the guts to put myself on the line and speak the truth and give real life solutions. So many people don't, okay? They're just like, in the comments like, you go girl, yeah, good on you, yeah, love yourself. It means nothing, it helps no one. And we're going to talk more about
with body positivity or just being, you know, self-accepting in the first place. You need to learn to encourage yourself, but to receive support and encouragement from, you know, your followers, or just getting a nice comment from time to time saying, you know, you go girl, or, you know, you're doing great, keep up the hard work, or keep fighting, or anything like that. It really does, it kind of reinforces what you've been telling yourself. So it's just like an extra dose of encouragement. But I think people really need to learn to do that for themselves first and foremost, because you need to be able to love yourself even if you never receive a word of encouragement from anyone else. You need to learn to do that for yourself. You know, there should be more of that kind of positive language in comment section, but if all the positive comments were taken away, that person whose video it is should still be able to look in the mirror and be like, I'm fucking awesome.
And to those of you saying, how dare you comment on another woman's body? It's none of your business. You are not allowed to comment on another woman's body or anyone's body. Get a grip, okay? If someone puts themselves out there publicly and they're advocating for a dangerous move.
So to comment on another person's body, okay, it's not a nice thing to do, but it's going to happen. And yeah, she makes a point. If you're going to put yourself out there, you better be ready for some criticisms, because that's what happens when you make yourself public and you put yourself out there and people look at you. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen. That doesn't mean it's okay. It doesn't mean that it should continue to happen, but it does happen. And it's just, you know, having a little bit of tough skin. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to like how you look. And again, it's about looking in the mirror and being able to say, okay, I like me. You don't need to like me.
Then yes, I'm going to give a public response. So this is kind of inspired by Brittany Lancaster, because I had this little interaction with her, and she's kind of the queen of body positivity on TikTok. So definitely go and check out those videos I've done on Brittany before. And
the video she did on this Brittany girl, I am not a crier. I am not an emotional person. It hit a nerve with me that that nerve has not been hit in a very long time. And in summary, without going into too much detail, basically Freelee said this Brittany girl could never have been anorexic because she never looked anorexic. And I lost my shit.
Want to see more of these videos, definitely vote on the video, whether it's an up or a big fat thumbs down, which probably a lot will be today, but that's okay. You're allowed to express yourself like that, okay? Just vote on the video if you want to see more of them. Okay, let me take a bite of melon before we get into this. Ooh. Okay, first up, we have a little message from our friend Brittany. Tell us, Britt.
The most important thing with body positivity is that you are healthy.
Yes, I agree. The most important thing about body positivity is that you're healthy. Then why don't you speak about health, Brittany? Why are you eating in a way that is destroying your body, animals' bodies, and you're being a poor example for your audience, and you're just paying lip service to body positivity, but aren't actually practicing it? You know, it's about health, right? You just said it yourself. All right, this next girl.
When you watch a Freelee video, you have to remind yourself that she believes wholeheartedly that the way she eats is the only acceptable and healthy way of eating. She cannot open her mind at all to the possibility that there is other ways of eating in a healthy manner. I understand why she is reacting the way that she is reacting. It's because she holds the truth in her hand. She is here to distribute the truth to us poor, ignorant folks. But she's just so closed-minded to any other possibility of diet, eating, health, because she knows the truth. I never really know people in the fat acceptance movement, like what it is they're asking for. Like, what are their demands? Do they want people to just accept that they exist? Like, acknowledge their existence? Are they looking for validation? Because again, you shouldn't be looking to other people for validation, especially when it comes to your body. Like, why does it matter what a bunch of, strangers on the internet, whether they think how you look is okay or not? I don't think it's up to them. What are you looking for from outside people? I'm not a fat acceptance advocate. So let's use me as an example. I acknowledge you. You might have a great personality. We could be friends, but I'm not going to advocate for obesity. Like, that's just not going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and be like, obesity, good. It's not. It's unhealthy. I'm not going to sit here and say it's healthy. It's not. It's scientifically proven to be unhealthy and to be deadly. So why would I support that state of being? So is that what you're looking for? Because I don't think people can do that. Like, that's an unrealistic expectation of people.
Fun, ain't it fun, ain't it fun, ain't it fun?
Okay, she's having fun. The girl is having fun. Welcome to TikTok. Very funny. The most supportive part of TikTok, accepting all body types. Okay, look, this is where I need to pull her up straight away. Obese is not a body type, okay? Overweight is not a body type. These are not body types. It's ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph, no obese on the end. So you can see how that is like very deceptive to try and, it's not like you're born that way. You're not born that way. You got yourself there, right? And it's not suddenly a special body type. It's just that you ate and lived in a way that has created excess fat stores on your body. And thick talk. Okay, I always see thick as muscle, as dense, strong muscle. I don't see it as, rolls of fat that we've accumulated that are just kind of hanging about. Same with that whole curvy. No, they're just extra rolls of fat.
No, curvy is a actual body descriptor. I think there are some girls who describe themselves as curvy, and it's like, no, you're just obese. That's not curvy. Like, just because you are round does not make you curvy. Curvy means you've got the curves, and maybe you got a little bit more on those curves. I really hope Freelee doesn't think she's curvy, because she's really not. She's more like toothpicky. Yeah.
You can start to lose at any time. Like I always say, you're not fat, you just have fat.
It's fun. Baby, now you're one of us.
That's interesting. Now you're one of us. Like, it's desirable to be that way. It's like, join the club, join us.
No, it is desirable to be able to accept yourself and look in the mirror and love yourself regardless of the reflection. And it's okay to want to be part of that. That's part of eating disorder recovery, is being able to come to a place where you just accept yourself. And it doesn't matter what society dictates as, the ideal body. It doesn't matter what your body dysmorphia is telling you. It doesn't matter, because deep down inside yourself, you're amazing. Your personality is not your body. So it really doesn't matter what you physically look like. You can always just be amazing, like an amazing person. Image has nothing to do with it.
Fun. Oh, it's fun, is it? It's fun to die prematurely. It's fun to get diabetes. It's fun to run out of breath after a 10-second TikTok. Have to catch your breath for the next couple of minutes, which is probably what she's going to do when she puts the phone down. She's probably
anyone who jumps around for, any number of minutes or seconds is going to be out of breath.
Because when you're that size, you can't maintain that level of energy. Your body is just under so much strain.
When you're this size, you can't sustain that amount of energy either. It's like, it has nothing to do with body size. There are people who are way bigger than me. I see them running every day. They have more stamina than me, okay? Body size has nothing to do with any of this. I used to think that if I was smaller, I would be able to run faster. Not true. I would lose energy so quickly, obviously, because my body was eating whatever small amount it had.
She is being very deceptive about. She's not educating people on the true ramifications of being that size. And important to add is a whopping 95% of people fail on diets because people aren't eating close to their natural frugivore diet. The people in these videos following my diet and lifestyle advice are, and that's why they have kept the weight off for years. And as long as they continue eating unlimited of the right food and following the lifestyle principles, they will keep it off for life. And I'm not saying people with excess fat can't have fun. Of course they can. But she's advocating for this fat acceptance, and she's saying all body types, and it's not a body type. I find it sickening, and I find it cruel to be promoting, being overweight and being obese as something that is fun and exciting and join us. It's just very irresponsible, okay? So let's just take the sound off here. She's clearly out of shape. This is not healthy for her. It's dangerous. Okay, that is the truth.
I would say she's like a fit plus size girl. Okay, so maybe they've got a few more pounds. Maybe they're a little bit bigger, but this girl is like a fit plus size, if that makes sense.
It is dangerous, and she is going to have a painful life if she keeps her body in this state. Okay, so here's the next one. Okay, so what can I say? She is terribly out of shape.
This girl is a little bit larger, and the jeans are not doing her any favors. I don't understand this mom jean look. I don't like it on anyone. Okay, it doesn't look good on anyone. It naturally gives you a pooch or emphasizes a pooch if you have one. So I don't understand the look, and I'm critiquing the clothes, not the person, okay?
Morbidly obese. This girl must have a lot of pain already because, look, her bones aren't designed to support that.
And yet she's moving. Freelee's just sitting on a yoga ball. I'm just sitting on the floor. I'm doing nothing. I'm just clicking a button. I'm doing nothing. This girl is standing, moving, and she's probably done multiple takes in order to get this one. So she's doing far more than Freelee or I.
Wait, the girl is so young. She doesn't have a big future. Pun intended, she does have a big future, but you know what I mean? She's just going to die prematurely if she keeps herself like this and have a host of diseases. And
I've noticed Freelee speaks in definites. It's like, this girl is going to have a shorter life. This girl is going to die prematurely. No, she has the chance. She has the possibility of dying prematurely, but let's not decide her fate quite yet, okay? Because this just throws out the notion of hope, and that's a whole nother topic we can talk about. She has decided this because of the way the girl looks. You don't know, maybe the girl has lost weight recently. You don't know that. Just because she's, praising body positivity or whatnot, I might be a fool for saying what I'm saying about this. Like, maybe she's just like, eat whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Or maybe she eats really healthy and she's already lost some weight. And she's just like trying to get at a happier, healthier state of being. And here Freelee is saying, you're going to die, but you don't know. You don't know. She might be doing raw till 4, and that's how she gained all that weight.
I'm sure she's not vegan, right? I'm sure she's eating animal bits and pieces.
There are obese vegans. Yes.
She's building her body on animal bits and pieces. Look, she looks like she's literally a chicken wing.
According to Freelee, if you are obese, you must be eating animals.
Away from a heart attack. And being positive about that is not going to unclog your arteries. Just remember that. Be real, be honest. Be brutally honest with yourself. This is not what self-love looks like. If you really love yourself, you would nourish yourself correctly. You'd live in a way that is actually healthy, health-producing, that is keeping you on this planet, that is helping your survival. Clearly, she is disfiguring her body through her diet. She's abusing her body. Your body can't be seen as beautiful when you're abusing it. And who gives a crap about being beautiful? Worry about being healthy. And when you're healthy, you become happy and you attract those into your life.
But when you can see yourself as beautiful, no matter what you look like, that motivates you to want to make healthy choices. And there's nothing unhealthy about eating what you want. Mentally, physically, and it's freeing to be able to say, I can eat whatever I want, and, I want to eat pizza, or I want to eat salad, and I'm going to eat those things.
And also healthy and happy. And that's a beautiful connection. But what she's doing to herself, this is not beautiful. We're not meant to look like this. It's that simple. We all know this is not healthy. Self-destructive behavior.
We're also not meant to look like Freelee either.
It leads to the damage and the disfigurement of your body. That's not beautiful. Okay? Like, we aren't going to praise an anorexic, are we, for, losing clumps of hair. We're not going to say, oh, that's great. Yeah, good on you. For damaging their body through undereating, through starvation. We're not going to praise them, are we, for those clumps of hair? Or we're not going to praise, like, a chain smoker for their yellow teeth, or for their bad breath, or for their cancer of their lungs. We're not going to praise them for damaging their body. These are physical results of bad lifestyle choices. And that's what she is wearing on her body. This isn't really her body. Most of it has been stolen off the asses of animals. So this person here says, I'm happy that you just be yourself. And someone wrote here, she's unhealthy. And Billy writes, tell me why. And the person is, the fact that she's morbidly obese, that's why. And of course, it's obvious to us all. Okay, don't try and say there's health at every size. It is a cruel, movement that is keeping people where they're at, keeping her in this state where she is, satisfied. And it's going to end in tears for her. We don't congratulate Anna, do we? Because they are damaging their body, right? Through the starvation. And she is damaging her body. So we should not be praising her for that. We should be telling.
I do agree that there's this weird double standard when it comes to body positivity, because it's praise the larger girl and then pity the skinny girl. I don't think that's a conversation they're ready to have.
The truth. That's the only way to help her. Okay, and getting her on a lifestyle, like the Raw to 4 lifestyle. Yeah, that's why I push these books, because I do actually want to help. If it was all about money, I would have stopped a long, long time ago, okay? Because I actually have a real passion to speak the truth and help people be their best. You can see the results, and you can get results like this too on the Raw to 4 lifestyle or on a high-carb vegan lifestyle. So if you want to check out my books, I highly recommend it. Get on the program. Stop stuffing around. The link is in the description below. This is physical books that you can buy on Amazon, or you can get the ebook bundle, which is the best value. You can download it ASAP and get on the wagon and start taking responsibility for your health. It's good to get uncomfortable with your body. Feel pain. Use that pain as a motivator to improve your life. Okay? That's what she's not doing.
What she just said, I don't know how to respond to it. It's not right. Does that ever happen with you when you hear someone say something and you're like, I don't know how to express what I'm feeling, but I just know what you just said is so wrong? The pain part, being in pain, use that as your motivator, I don't understand. What does that mean? It does not make me feel right to hear that.
Damn, she's quite obnoxious. She's really obnoxious. You are beautiful no matter what. Yeah, sure, it's a nice.
Yes, you are beautiful no matter what. What is so wrong about that? Beauty and health it's different. Proud to love yourself. Be proud to see yourself as beautiful, but never stop trying to improve. Never stop trying to grow, as an individual, as a person. I feel like these kind of movements, people like Freelee, and myself as well. I mean, I catch myself doing this. It's like we only come so far and then we just like stop. And we just can't seem to communicate, and we can't seem to find some sort of common ground. But there's a lot of common ground, and I just feel like because we're at odds with each other, we refuse to see the common ground. That would be really helpful and beneficial if we all just tried to really find that one bit of common ground and then just stop demanding that the other person change.
Message, but it means nothing, essentially. Who cares about being beautiful? Care about being healthy. It's not beautiful to eat and live in a way that destroys your organism, that destroys your frugal body. That is not beautiful. And when there's like nearly 1.5 million, I believe, Americans die from obesity-related illness every single year, and it costs taxpayers like $147 billion. That's not fair, is it? You know, those who are looking after themselves, actively looking after themselves, shouldn't be paying for those who aren't. When you're just eating and living in a way that's very irresponsible, you're not taking responsibility, then why should others have to foot the bill? Okay, let's move on from her. And, oh, by the way, I left the comment here. The resulting condition, you can see it here. The resulting condition of poor diet and lifestyle choices is not beautiful, and I stand by that comment. All right, we've got Brittany here with a product.
Hi guys, so I'm so excited for this video because this video is sponsored by FabFitFun. I feel like this box.
Yeah, so this is what happens. You know, they get this platform and they just start pushing products, useless products on their audience. You know, they tap into this body positivity tag and then they just push useless products.
And now we're insulting people for, you know, making a living. Them making a living has something to do with their body. I'm sure of it. This is Freelee reaching.
On their audience. I see you. I see through you, okay? I know you're all about the marketing, little actress. All right, so this is a girl here that Brittany inspired.
That was it? Okay.
To wear this dress.
Okay, I want to start this trend. So use this sound and put on whatever outfit makes you feel like $1 million. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is my outfit. I feel like, okay, I want to start.
Okay, so obviously she's morbidly obese, okay? The discussion here should be about helping her to save her life because she's not going to have much of a future if she continues at this size. And feeling good about being this size, it's not a good thing. There's a lot of people like, oh, you got to feel good to change. No. Okay, pain is the biggest motivator to change. People want to move away from pain. Okay, so if they're feeling like pain, if they're feeling bad about where they're at, they're more likely to change. And that's why
I get it. No one likes to be in pain. So use the pain as a reason to change. Almost rhymed. But if the person doesn't feel pain, why should they force themselves to feel pain? Yeah, she's larger, but I mean, if she feels good in that dress, and it actually looks really cute. I work in the fashion world, and there's an expansion into plus size fashion. Growing up, honestly, it was just blah. It was like shapeless blah for plus size women. You can get cute stuff, and I think that's great. And so to all the plus size women out there complaining that there's like no clothes for you, shut up. It is 2020. You can wear whatever you want. Clothes come in your size. Cute clothes come in your size. Back in the day when you could actually, you know, shop at a store physically, you know, stores carry plus size clothes. So don't complain to me. Now, if you are morbid, super, extra, whatever, obese, that's a different story. You are not the majority. You are a very small percentage. The way fashion works, we produce clothing based on demand. So if you make up a small percentage, the demand's not there. That's just how it works.
Seeing this massive obesity epidemic because people are getting complacent. Because of people like Brittany Lancaster saying, hey, just love yourself. And this other woman, just love yourself. You're beautiful how you are. Welcome to the club. You're one of us. It's great. We're having fun here. You know, they're creating this culture where, you know, people are feeling good just staying obese and unhealthy. That's dangerous. That's toxic. And it makes me sick that people are encouraging that. And it's not like she's just a girl dancing around. She's pushing the fat acceptance movement, okay? The plus size. And this is, it's going to be end in a disaster for her, okay? And obviously for a lot of animals that she's been eating as well. And yes, some vegans can be overweight, and that's a problem too. But most people are eating animals in this world. And most obese people who are dying early are eating animals. Okay, so she needs to focus on changing her diet and lifestyle. And Brittany did say,
going vegan is not the only way to lose weight, okay? You can eat animal products and still lose weight. You can eat animal products and still be healthy. I am throwing that out there. As a vegan, I am saying it. I am making that statement, and I stand by it.
The most important thing with body positivity is that you are healthy. The most important thing with body positivity is that you are healthy.
Please keep in mind that health is more than physical health. Mental health also plays a very important part. It should be a priority in everyone's life. Coming from a place of restriction and fear of food, I mean, these are mental conditions of absurdity. And so coming from that, you know, body positivity is great because it not only helps you accept your body and yourself, but it also teaches you that, you know, food is okay and it's okay to enjoy food. It teaches you that there is no such thing as a bad food. I think Freelee thinks that health is just physical health, but it goes way deeper than that. Because Freelee is so good at looking at someone and determining whether they, you know, are healthy or not, I'm sure Freelee would probably look at me and say, "You're healthy," and I would be like, "I'm not though. I have a health condition. It's internal. You can't see it, but it's there." Obesity is a health condition that is detrimental. Maybe they're not, you know, suffering from symptoms right now, but if they continue at the rate that they are, they will experience it in the future, which is why a lot of doctors recommend losing weight, because they want to avoid future health conditions.
Should be what she put out to go viral. Everyone should be using that voiceover while they're dancing around. And it's not like I'm not trying to make her feel bad or anything like that. I'm just speaking the truth. And she needs to hear it. She needs to change, like, quickly. You know, she needs to get a grip and really face the reality of, you know, her situation before it's too late. Feeding her the wrong foods, and they just keep passing it on generation to generation. It's very hard for them to get out of it. But that's why Raw Till 4 is so good.
A lot of people in the body positivity movement or group or whatever you want to call it are big advocates of intuitive eating. And I myself think that if you have kids and you teach intuitive eating to your kids and those kids pass it on, that is a way healthier way of eating than becoming enthralled in a specific diet and, like, you know, restriction or anything like that. Maybe they're doing intuitive eating and they could pass on that ability to be an intuitive eater and pass that on. That should be the goal, not this passing on Raw Till 4 and have more disordered, you know, mindsets as future generations grow.
Or those who are coming from obesity, morbid obesity, because they can eat as much as they care for, or high carb vegan. So you should be celebrating because you found the answer. You don't have to search anymore. This is it. You found the answer. You know, you can now eat as much as you care for and stay lean.
I thought it was about health, not about physical appearance or beauty or whatever. She's saying you can eat all you care for and still be lean. I thought it was about health. Freelee, explain that one.
I am. And stay healthy, most importantly, and not hurt animals. It's amazing. And you can celebrate, you can literally celebrate knowing that this is the end point. This is where you stop searching and stop doing all this dieting and destroying your body. This is it. Or high carb vegan. You know, just pack in the potatoes, pack in the rice, the pasta, pack in the fruit. You can eat unlimited. This is very important. There's so many restrictive diets. This is not restriction. This is eat unlimited, and you're going to come down because
it is restrictive though, because you're like, just eat fruit. I mean, she's like, yeah, it's okay, eat potatoes, eat rice, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you better be planning in the future to only eat fruit.
the source of the calories is different. Animal products are out. This is most important. And high carb foods in. Okay, next one.
I just wanted to know your advice for anyone who has been body shamed. First of all, if you've ever been body shamed, I want to say I'm so sorry. And I want you to know anything anybody's typing that's negative, it's not about you. Don't take that, personal.
That's the thing though, like, what is negative? Okay, we need to really look closer at this. If someone is, like I'm saying, look, you are going to have a whole lot of pain and suffering in your life and you're causing a whole lot of pain and suffering to animals, sure, that can be seen as negative, but that's the truth. Okay, and these people need to hear it. If we're talking about me being shamed by many people about my weight, I'm a healthy weight, but people call me all sorts of names like a toothpick, whatever, all the time. Obviously, that's not coming from a good place. That's not coming from a place of wanting to help, and I'm just like a healthy body weight. So that's obviously body shaming.
And don't feel like you can't post yourself, you can't put yourself out there because of what somebody's saying. No, you are beautiful, okay?
But that's easy to say you're beautiful, but like, it's not beautiful to be hurting your body. That's not beautiful to be building your body on toxic.
This makes me think of something that I don't remember who said it. Whenever people would call me sexy, I would get like uncomfortable, but someone said, I cannot remember who it was, he said sexy is a state of mind. Like, I can get behind that. And I think beauty, it isn't always a physical thing. It's a state of mind. It's a way of thinking. Now I'm like, I'm sexy as hell. It's the way I think. Yeah, people say it about the way I look, but for me, it's a state of mind. It's a state of mental being. I think that can be translated into beauty as well.
Food. This isn't beautiful. Like we said about the smoker having yellow teeth, that's not beautiful. The bad breath, the cancer. All these results of these poor lifestyle choices are not beautiful.
Are beautiful. That's the way you are created, and
That's the way you were created. Okay, this is an important thing. This is not the way you're created. If you're overweight, if you're obese, morbidly obese, this isn't how you're meant to be. You weren't birthed like this. That is not how you were created. Don't live in denial.
Own up to it. You got it.
Yeah, own up to it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this woman, this is true body positivity to me because she can't change who she is. You know, she can't change the issues that she obviously has. Okay, but she's like, screw it, you know, I'm just going to be happy. I'm just going to be myself and I'm just going to go for it because that is herself. She's lean too. She's in healthy shape. She's a healthy body weight. And
I do believe body positivity started for disabled people. Correct me if I'm wrong. It has slowly shifted into like the weight category.
so she can't change this. This is the difference, okay? I can't change my height. Like, she's just claiming it. She's claiming this is me. You know, I claim myself. And I think that's great. You know, we can claim our skin color. We can claim our height. Yes, we can claim our true genetic diversity. But fat, excess fat, no, we don't claim you. Okay? Because this fat doesn't even belong to you most of the time. Most of you out there, that fat is not even your fat. You stole it off the ass of animals. You know, have a biopsy. You're probably part pig. So I think it's great. I think, like, good on her. She's definitely being confident in herself, and that is great. We like to see that because that is who she is. She can't change it. She can't improve. It's not threatening her survival. Like just posing, like, acting self-confident, that's not self-confidence, okay? Really loving yourself enough to nourish yourself with the best food, you know, like, and then, you know, being proud of what you have created, you know, and keeping your body in shape, that's something you should be praised for. That's something you should be confident about. But being confident about destroying your body, you know, it's not hard to do that. Anyone can just eat themselves into obesity. You know, this isn't something we should be praising and celebrating. This is something we should be rallying against.
There are particular people in the body positivity, fat acceptance movement world who are, you know, artists and musicians and stuff, and they're being praised for their bodies rather than their actual accomplishments and their actual talents. So I definitely think that we should be looking at what people are doing and praising them for that rather than praising them for, you know what, existing. Where's my praise then?
Species going, this is wrong, we need to stop it, we need to help those out of this situation by telling them the truth. And that's what I'm doing here. So she put, in a world of filters and face tune, it's important to remember skin texture is normal. I agree. This is more body positivity. I agree. I hate all this face tuning and photoshopping, and this is what I see as like true, you know, positivity, because it's something that like you can't change your skin texture so much. Well, you can when you change your diet, but this is not something that it's like fundamentally yours, your skin, obviously. It's not like weight loss, we can lose a whole lot of fat. So
We need to talk.
we need to talk, she said. We need to talk. Okay, let's talk. Okay.
My weight is none of your concern unless I'm sitting on your face.
Oh! Don't want to imagine that, of course, but why does she have to say that? Why does she have to be so crude? You know what I mean? Like,
It's not crude, it's kind of funny.
I'm sorry, honey, but when you're putting yourself out there, okay, when you're pushing this fat acceptance, this body positivity movement, then you're going to hear from people like me because you're being a terrible example for younger women who are coming up, looking at women like yourself, wanting inspiration, you know, and seeing inspiration in you to stay.
The only thing I'm really hoping, you know, young girls are not inspired by from this video is, again, the mom Janes. Oh my gosh. I heard someone describe them as cute recently. No, it's not cute.
The way they are. You know, this is not good. And this is obviously not, she's not obviously not being a healthy role model. So it does become my business. And also, when you're shoveling in animal bits and pieces, their bodies are not your body to do what you choose with. And I will always be their voice. I'll always speak up for them. So it's still my business, even though you're not sitting on my face.
We like the carbs that go, chicken noodles with butter, and we like the...
Noodles with butter? What? Did she say butter? Hopefully not.
Noodles and butter are really good. My mom used to make just plain noodles with butter and salt, probably salted butter too, and salt the pasta water. That's a lot of salt. That used to be like a side dish for dinner. I haven't had that probably since before I went vegan. And probably way before that, because before that I wasn't eating a lot of pasta because carbs or whatever and scary, and no butter either. I want to do a video of eating like how I used to eat as a kid, and buttered noodles, yes. I agree with some points. I disagree with other points. I agree with the concept of body positivity and what it originally stood for. I think they claim inclusivity while excluding a lot of people. For the most part, my opinions haven't changed that much, but I mean, I am swayed here and there, and I hope to grow as an individual. I continue to grow as an individual when it comes to, you know, these kind of topics, and any topic really. The main message is it is really about health, but it's not just physical health, it is also mental health. So if you have a fear of chocolate cake, eating chocolate cake is healthy because you are challenging that unhealthy mindset. So you got to think about it in like those kind of terms as well, and those kind of factors. I think beauty is maybe a state of mind. It's not just a physical thing. So keep that in mind as well. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a like. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. Be sure to subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified of all future uploads. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time.